after tomorrow, after 100 years, if you did any mistake or any commit offense, today will come, maybe tomorrow, day after tomorrow, after 100 years will come. Huh? Because the karma fall, and this is becoming sometimes manifest. And you planted the seed of the tree. That one day that seed will be sprouted, not immediately. Just you planted the seed in the earth, or immediately sprouted. You cannot see this. Take time. And 10 days, 15 days, coming or not. Then plant coming, then tree, and after 10 years tree, then the tree will give fruits after 10 years. But now you planted the seed, are fruits coming in where? That means is what? Now we are doing karma. Karma bija. Then the seed of karma, now you planted. Yes? But the seed, the fruits of karma, when will manifest? After 10 years, 15 years, who knows? And for this regard, Krishna says, Karmanyavadi badikaraste. You have right to perform karma, but I will give fruit. But when I will give fruit, that is dependent on you. Good or bad karma you could do. If you perform any good karma or bad karma, that fruits will come from Krishna. And when? You don't know. And understand, this example, if you just planted the seed, just immediately you cannot get the fruits. Take time. In the same way, if you perform any good karma, they are not necessary. Immediately you will get the fruits. Take time. What is it? Krishna says, Karmanye vadikaraste ma phalesu kavadaja. You have right to perform karma, but you don't expect immediately you get the fruits. Because Krishna is saying, I will give. This bhakti karmanye vadikaraste ma phalesu kavadaja. But who will get the fruits? Krishna. But when Krishna will give the fruits? Well, it depends on Krishna. There are no any certain time. Yes. Krishna will give, but when Krishna will give? He knows. And as like if you planted the seed, tree will give fruits. But when tree will give fruits? And 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, you don't know. But fruits, that the tree will give the fruits. It is certain.
But the boats is faster.
Fruits will come faster.
But the boats, if you do a bad thing in the day after something.
There is no necessity.
No.
Good, bad, both. If you do good karma, also fruits will not come also first. If you do good karma, also first food will not come. Fruit will not. Maybe not, because this is dependent on Krishna. Maybe it will come immediately. It will not come immediately. Kauravas, they did many offense to the Pandavas. But when the fruits come, and after many years, battlefield, Kurukshetra, and they try to, Duryodhana, Disasana, they try to kill to Bhima when he was a small boy. And they try to kill to Bhima. Understand? They gave the poison to him. And they gave also put fire in the house of Pandavas. But fruits coming in here after many years. And you understand? After many years, fruits come. Or maybe immediately will come. Who knows? Because if you karma fall, it coming from Krishna will decide. You understand? You understand or not? You do karma, good or bad karma, but that fruits Krishna will give that fruits. But when? Krishna says, I will decide. Yeah? Today, tomorrow, day after tomorrow, after 100 years, I will decide. Yeah? If you go to the court will give your decision when?
Only court.
Only court can decide. Not immediately. Because oh, this is the maybe 5 months, 10 months, and 10 years. And understand? Maybe when we give up body, after your left body, court will give you. Yeah, many also this statement is coming in this paper. Understand? Judge will give decision. This is depend on him. You cannot say, hey judge, and you give decision immediately. You know. When I will go depend on me. Look, in this material, so start one court case, give decision immediately. But also give some court also immediately also give it. Some cases immediately. You do the next false case. Reject all your
Arguments.
Some giving no. And some cases also they will take evidence. If you claim someone person, then court will be take many evidence. This person is true or wrong. You have to give many evidence. This is benefit getting. Who is getting benefit? You know, lawyer. Judge is not getting benefit. Judge, you will get the salary that fixed. Understand? You are not giving the money to the judge. You are giving money to whom? Lawyer. If your court case is going and many years, then lawyer will be happy. Every day of your court, and you have to pay the fees of the judge. What's the lawyer? Also, you have to pay also many bills of the court also. And some cases also immediately, if you apply, the next day judge will decision. Okay, and you are decision too wrong. Lawyer, they are very clever. Even judge will give decision, then they also do no, this one another evidence. Okay, next day. Sometimes judge he gives the decision, then lawyer reply. Oh, no, we have to decision. Then court case is going many years.
Gurudev, I'm still in doubt about something you told in Rio. I will ask him sobre aquele tema de duas maneiras que as coisas acontecem no mundo, através do karma, através da natureza. Aí coisas, por exemplo, que acontecem, fenômenos naturais, né, que são adverbos, né? Queria saber assim, exatamente quais dessas três misérias que são causadas por natureza, mas ao mesmo tempo se é alguma coisa natural que muitas pessoas morrem, isso não tem a ver com o karma. Eu gostaria de entender melhor isso.
Their own karma and sometimes nature. Like he's saying, Adidaivic, when some disaster in nature happens, maybe many people die. So he's asking if this is due to karma or due to your own decisions. Remember in the video you explaining that sometimes not everything you can say is karma. So he's also asking if these three kinds of miseries, adhikaric, adhibautic, and adhyatmic, they are related to karma or to your own decisions.
Then there are many regions coming. And sometimes got disease, distress, unhappiness. So Vishwanath Chakravarti, yes, Vishwanath Chakravarti was saying, they all the disease, distress, unhappiness, nature. Yeah? That's a heavy rain. If you wave, eh? Even sometimes also the lightning, eh? And fell down in your house, your house burned, and you die. Some people die. That is coming from where? Eh? Adi Devi. Well, how these Adi Devi Devatas, this is also previous karma. Understand? Eh? That karma, yes, you have to perform that way. If you did previous life that way, that karma is also by force to have to that this. Eh? Gurudev gave an example. This is sometimes Mayadevi is also doing this. Once, two twins. They have job in army, an army man. And they are returned back from that job and going to their house. Two twins, two brothers. Eh? Then when they are going, both brother is going, they so much close love and affection. And two brothers. Then in the meantime, Mayadevi secrets these things. Mayadevi manifested one very nice, beautiful young girl. Mayadevi she told to the brothers, oh, I am very thirsty. Could you arrange some water for me? And then one brother said, okay, I will arrange for you, why not? And that place almost desert place. Desert, no water here. Doubt. Then one brother went to search where the water. And then Mayadevi sees manifested one girl. And his brother told, hey, you also protect this girl. And then he was searching where the water. And that girl, she told me, hey, I want to marry with you. No, I don't want to marry you. If you're not married with me, I will give heavy punishment. You said, no, I don't want to marry you. And then that young lady just herself torn her clothes and pretending. And with her nails, she also scratching. And then his brother returned back. And she said, younger, why you are crying? Whatever? Oh, your brother. And he tried to kidnap you. How to lie. And then both, she told, and your brother tried to kidnap me. I want to go with him, but by force, he also broke my claws and did do this. Then brother, another brother become very angry. Oh, you disturbed the lady. They both also are fighting. And they are army men. Both had the gun. They were shooting to each other. Both died. Look. And then Mahadevi again going. And at the one place, and many people are gathering, and they are Indian people, they are drinking the chai, tea. And there's drinking the and many people sitting, and also the water of the tea also boiling in one oven, and nearby one person also making the samosa, samosa, with the hot oil. And then Mahadevi is manifested one form of one cat. Same God, Mahadevi. How Mahadevi manifested different form. And then in the meantime, one mouse running. And the cat, who is the cat? Mahadevi. Mahadevi says, cat runs chasing behind the mouse. Then mouse afraid and jumped in the hot oil where they are making the samosa. Look this. And then the oil split. Understand? And when the hot oil split, then everybody afraid. And then everybody got very well. And simultaneously running here and there. Immediately here anything is happening. You run here and not here. You don't know which direction to go. Then all the running here and there, that the hot oil of the pot and fell down. And then a big fire coming. Look this. The oven is there. The same oil fell down in the then all people, and at a time 100 people completely burned. Then again Mahadevi manifested one form of snake. Then one boy, he was climbed on the tree. Cutting the branch of the tree. Then Mahadevi, same Mahadevi, she manifested one snake and going towards the tree. Then boy is afraid, what will do now? Understand? Very longest tree. Then snake also going this way. What will do? And he will jump. And 100 meters far and jumped. Then he left. And then one sadhu came. And sadhu noticed he was in sadhu. Oh, how did it? Then Mahadevi, she told Sadhu, look, this is my duty. Sadhu asked to her, who are you? But my Mahadevi, this is my duty. To how to disturb the people in this mission. And different way, Adidogic, Adibhutik, Adamtik, anyway, Maya, she disturbed the you understand? Yes. But how? Because according to all your karma is there. And when the time is coming, karma fruits, and then according to the instruction of Krishna, Maya Devi is doing this. But this Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, Maya Dakshana Prakriti Swadesh Characharam. Hetu Anana Kunja Jagat Viparivartati. What you looking in this material world? And understand? Actually, I am the supreme controller. According my what is called guidance. Understand? According my hints, and everybody also, Maya Devi is doing this. Karma is going on this way. While karma is going fruits, but with according to everything doing in his way. Krishna. Indirectly, Krishna is doing this way. Not direct. So Maya Dakshana Prakriti Sruate Swacharacharam. And so it means it was manifested. And good, bad, everything, even moving, non-moving, everything is also manifested by Maya. So Adyantik, Adi Dhavik, Adi Bhautik. This is all this is coming here. Prakriti, Maya is doing this. But how Maya is doing? According to instruction of Krishna. So Krishna is giving not direct instruction. He gives the indirect instruction. That's the law is there. So everything is there. So Bhagavad Gita Krishna says, Maya Dakshana Prakriti Swati Sacharacharam. Hetu Ananapati Jagatni Parivartana. In this material, what is the going on? Good, bad, everything is one. Prakriti is doing. Prakriti and Maya. But how Maya is doing? Well, according to instruction of Krishna. Well, how? Everything law is there. Sun rises, sun sets. How sun rises and sun sets? According to instruction of Krishna. तवो इच्छा मत ब्रह्मा करे न सृजन तुम्ही सर्वे सरेश्वर ब्रजेंद्र नंदन तुम्हारो इच्छाय जीवे जन्म मरण. Krishna is the supreme, and according our birth and according to our death depend on desire of Krishna. Well, how Krishna desires we take birth and give up body? According to karma is there. And Krishna engaged with the Maya. And his many workers. And one manager. And one manager. But he controls the whole office. Understand? If you go airport. And one director. And one director. But he give them all the instruction, all his and workers, and manager, sub manager, then different groups are there. And actually, all the direction coming from director or manager. Understand? So in the Krishna is the supreme director. He giving the instruction. So this group, this group, this group. Bhagavan is a Supadhi. And according to Krishna's direction, by instruction of Brahmaji, he creates the material world. According to Krishna's direction, Shivji, he destroys. Shivji is not doing anything. He is taking the permission from Krishna. So saying, Tumi Sarve Saris Saro Brajendra Nandam. तुम्हारे इच्छा जीवेर जन्म मरण तब इच्छा मत ब्रह्मा करे न सृजन तब इच्छा मत शिव करे न ध्वंसन तब इच्छा मत विष्णु जीवेर करे न पालन तब इच्छा मत माया सृजे कारागार. In this verse, Bhaktivinoda Thakur explained, "Hey Vrindavan Samsundar, according your desires, Maya Devi, she creates the preaching, and sometimes a joke said, and wife and husband, both they are controlling to everyone. Who? Shivji and Durga. Look this thing. Shiv and Durga, wife and husband. Shivji husband, Durga is the wife. So Durga Devi sees what is her duty. She is the manager of the prison. Understand? She is the manager of the prison. Durga Devi, Maya Devi. And Shivji, he elucidated the people. And Sandraja elucidated the people. And come to offense. And then Maya Devi bit out the beat and put in the jail. And you understand or not? And for this regard, Devi Parvati or Durga she asked to Shiva, why you are doing this? Why you making the illusion to the people? And they committed offense. Eh? If you say I am Brahma, this is offense, aparad. Eh? Those who are saying I am Brahma, Aham Brahmasmi, they are offenders, aparad. Eh? Those who are saying Shiva Aham, I am Shiva, they are offenders. Aparad. Eh? You cannot understand. You want to offense. But yes, this is offense. Shiva Aham, I am Brahma, this is offense, aparad. But who is preaching these things? Same Shankar, Shivji. And Shivji, he manifests in the form of Shankaracharya. And preaching this Mayavad philosophy. Yeah, I am Brahma, Shiva Aham. And this is offense. So who makes the offense to me? Shivji. And so now I am offender. And now his wife giving preaching to me, put in the jail. So the wife and husband, and both they also are. And both they are controlling. And you understand or not?
Yes.
And I don't want to offend, but Shivji manifests in the form of Shankaracharya, and he preached these things for this reason. I am saying I am Brahma, Aham Brahma, or Shiva Aham. So this is my offense, and they put in jail. And actually, why? Why did I offend? And this is your dear desires of Krishna. Because Krishna told to Shankaracharya, hey Shankaracharya, you preach this verse. And Aham Brahmasmi or Shiva Aham. And so now this desire is coming from where? Krishna. And so saying Tava Ichha Mata, and Tava Ichha Mata Maya Srije Karega. And Tava Ichha Mata Jive Janama Maran. And according to the desire of Krishna, and we are taking part and give up this body. So when you very minutely enter in this philosophy, actually everything's desire of Krishna. And otherwise, how possible? Without Krishna desires, even those small leaves cannot move. And भगवान की इच्छा बिना एक पत्ता भी नहीं हिल सकता. In the world, without the desires of Krishna, one more small leaf can't move. So that means whatever is going in this material world or transcendental, everything only the desires of Krishna. Krishna. So maybe your another question will come. So I am not committing offense because this is desire of Krishna. Krishna simultaneously give you also brain or not? Krishna is saying, okay, Shankaracharya is saying, what is saying? Aham Brahmasmi, Shiva Aham. And simultaneously Srimad Bhagavad Gita also saying, no, you are the servant of Krishna. Krishna, he gives you also brain, knowledge, gyan. What do you do? What you will do or not will do? Everything is just prescribed in Shastra. And Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, I give you, everything prescribed in Shastra. This is good, that is bad. But you have to take decision. And Tasma Shastra Pramanam Te Karja Akarja Vyavasthitu. Krishna again say, what you will do, what not you will do. Everything prescribed in Shastra. And you have to give your brain, you can read Shastra, then you can take decision yourself. Eh? Mayavad philosophy is coming, okay. But Shastra is saying no. Mayavadi is not saying Aham Brahmasmi, Pasivam. But you cannot practice this Sivam. Eh? Again Shastra is saying this. And you have to take decision. So Shastra is saying what will do, what not will do. Eh? You take decision also. Eh? Because I gave you brain and discrimination power. And enemy, except human being and others, they are suffering their previous spiritual action. Our human being, they are suffering both. Previous spiritual action and also they create the new spiritual action. And understand? One dog and he is suffering his previous spiritual action. Dog has no dog. He does not create the new fruit of action. No karma. Only previous fruit of action is suffering. You understand now? But human being, both. And you are suffering your fruit of action, praktani karma, first fruit of action. And now you also create the new karma.
If he's suffering his previous karma, then how he's suffering from before if he's not creating?
Before he created, that karma is suffering. One dog is suffering his fruit of action, previous karma. He did. Understand? Give an example. One dog bite you, by hit you. Understand? So dog has not suffered this karma. But if you beat the dog, you have to suffer.
Because I have discrimination.
You have, why? Because you have the discrimination power. Dog has no discrimination power. Dog just he suffering his previous spiritual action. Previous life he did some karma. But they are coming in the dog body, animal's body, bird's body. But you are human being, so the only human being suffering two karmas. On his previous karma and also new karma you create. Only human being creates the new karma or suffering the new karma.
It's the same for small children. For small children, it's the same. Like animal, like the dog have the responsibility.
Children is living Shastra saying after 7 years, and until 7 years, the baby is not creating the new karma. After 7 years, then that person also creates the new karma. Discrimination power coming. Only human being has discrimination power. That Sanskrit word is vichar shakti. Vichar shakti, discrimination power. You can take judgment, but you do not.
Before 7, he suffers karma.
Previous karma. Not one baby, small baby, kill to someone. Maybe some small baby, maybe 3 years baby, took one knife and killed him. Actually, he does not know how to kill, but just take one small, very sharp knife. Judge will give punishment to the baby or not? Nothing. he innocent. And he does not know what is the meaning of killing. But one mature person, young person, kill to someone, then judge will give the punishment. Because if you are mature and after 18 years old, then you are human being. Understand? You are this one. Then judge will give punishment to you, heavy punishment. And same baby killed the one person. Judge is not giving the punishment. Just put it one place to his mind to a same killing and one mature person and 20 years boy and 20 years old person killed one someone, then judge will give punishment or not. In the same way, our Shastra explains this. From the baby until 7 years, he does not create any new karma. But he is doing karma. Eating, sleeping, doing everything. And karma. But that karma is not good. He is not suffering. After 7 years, then karma starts. So human being means, conclude human beings, they have two karma. Previous karma and creates new karma. This is the Maharaja Gosvami very nice to explain how this karma will come.
But you mean if the animals are not suffering and not creating new karmas, the karmas that they're suffering from previous life, where they're coming from, they were in human life before, or
any life, any human life. Karma, actually, this coming from is a karma. Karma is karma. Human body is karma. Karma creates this. Karma creates it from where? Human body. Animals, they have no karma and they have no also karma source. Just this suffering, that body. Cats, dogs, animals, birds. That body is there. Previous karma, they are suffering. Trees. And one branches of tree fell down. Understand? This branches of the tree fell down and this house broken. You give punishment to the tree? Nothing. But same one they will. You take one big iron rod and break this house or break the car. Understand? Then the owner of the car then complain to you. You have to come. Then your car is here standing. The one branch of the tree fell down and car broken. To complain to whom? You complain to government. Oh, this tree, have to give the punishment to the tree. But if this some person taking a stick and breaking car, then you also complain to court against the people. So trees, what they are doing, this is not the trees also broke the car. The trees had no car. Trees killed up many people. And when you driving the car, and suddenly one tree fell. And your car car broken, and so inside the car everybody died. And the tree has karma or not? It has no karma. And tree, he killed the many people, 10, 15 people, but tree has no karma. And
So these people are suffering their karma.
that karma, that karma. I am saying because your Shastra saying this way, only human beings create new karma. And suffering also previous karma, both. Their trees have no new karma. And but suffering previous karma. And heavy rain and many branches broken. They are feeling pain or not? And you can say they are not feeling pain. You cannot say this. And if your hand broken, you feel pain or not? In the same way, the branches of trees, their hand. And big storm came, then branches broken. The tree is feeling pain or not? They are suffering. The previous. Understand?
Gurudev, if the jivas who are in animal's body or plant body, jivas who are in plant body or animal body, they are not creating new karma. So how do they progress into come back to human body?
Millions karma for India. One small fruits of karma, now all you are suffering. And that is called karma beach. Here this is saying karma beach and good means as like mountain. And the fruits of karma is here, there. And as like mountains. Understand? Give an example, the farmer. And farmer, he cultivates the field of the wheat. And that wheat coming in his house. But he keeps little bit weeds for the next year to plantation for the field. In the same way, after still that wheat also there.
One pile.
And one pile, big pile. A little bit, maybe 1 kilo, 3 kilos, wheat, and he scattered the field. In the same way, our prabdha karma, as like heaps of mountains. And now we are suffering this body just a couple seeds of karma. This body. You cannot imagine. Madhurya Kadambini explained in this way. If the namabhas manifest into her, then all kinds of karma beads, and pap beads, good, everything. Good means is what? The heaps of all kinds of your karma. Bad or good karma. Everything is there. Will be tested. One namabhas. And always glorified about holy names. So what is the glory of the holy names? And what is right? Ek Krishna naam kare tato ek Krishna naam jata paap kare papir sabda naam tato paap kare. One Krishna naam, even the Suddha naam is very powerful. If you chant the Suddha naam, then you become mad, rolling on the ground, ha ha ha, cry. Evam brother sabda naam kripta jayanu ragu visu asati roti danu maru prem desde prem dasha. And namabhas is something from namabhas. And one namabhas destroys all the karma beej everything. And so for this I say, you read Madhurya Kadambini. Very now. One namabhas you meant. Just Ajamil, chanting Sam's name Narayan. Vajamil, when first day he chanted his son's name Narayan, and that day now has coming, and all his beach, everything is already destroyed. And pap, beach, everything is destroyed. And so maybe you ask, what you are chanting? You are chanting Shuddha Nam? You are chanting Namabhas? Or you are chanting Nam Aparad? Most of you are chanting holy name, that's called Nam Aparad. Sadai Nama Aparad. Kobhu Namabhas. Kobhu means very rare Namabhas. Most of the you are chanting holy name, that holy name is called Nam Aparad. You chanted 1 lakh holy name. 1 lakh Nam Aparad. So you say, no, I will not chant holy names. Why? Tethering the Nam Aparad. No. Again and again chanting the holy names, Nam Aparad.
Even Nam
Aparad. Then one day, Namabhas will come. But one Nam Aparad should be rejected. That's correct. Vaishnava Aparad. Criticize Vaishnava. Understand? 10 offenses of the holy names. Dasavidha Nam Aparad. First Nam Aparad is what? Satam. This is very dangerous. For this thing you have to give up. The criticize Satam. Sadhu. Sadhu Ninda Vaishnava. Good. Other Nama Aparad, not so much ritual. Dangerous. But again and again chanting holy names, even Nama Aparad chanting. One day, Namabhas will manifest. If you don't know how to write ABC, but just check, scratching. Baby, who is one? Small baby, 1 year, 2 years baby writing. What they writing? Taking one pen and paper. What they writing? You tell you write. Just see the scratching. Making line. And big is copy. Everyday writing. What is writing? How to make the line? Sometimes he does not know how to make the straight line. Something this way. But one day we doing this, then after a few days, after a few months, then maybe writing the straight line. They writing answer. This is A. If you say, oh, you are not writing, so no need to scratching. No, you cannot say this. So for this regard, parents, they give the babies also one copy, paper, and okay, just you scratching. That means this is your habit. In the same way, even though Nama Aparad, don't stop chanting holy names. Chant holy names. You think, oh, why will chant holy names? 1 lakh holy names, that means I chant 1 lakh holy names, means I gather how much? 1 lakh Nama Aparad. So I should not chant holy names. No, you cannot say this one. Even Nama Aparad, you chant holy names more and more. Because Nam Prabhu himself destroys all your offense. Nirantar Nam. Continue chanting holy names. Even the Nam Aparad. And Prabhu give mercy. Lord will give mercy. One day your Nam Aparad destroys, then Namabhas will come. Understand? That Namabhas, some holy names destroys all your proteins of action. And pap, beach, good, all your good means it, I tell you. Good understand. And they hit off all your karma as like mountain. Also this. But ek naam hai, jat paap hari, papi shabd nahi. You cannot commit also in sin. How is powerful the one Namamash. So every day you have to inspire Every day chant holy names. And I know many people are not chanting holy names. Oh, I have noticed. And you cannot say this. You chant by force chant. And I should be packing. And boy, breakfast ready or not? They have no idea of the time. We don't know.
Passou.